Hi there, welcome to Boxing Media Hub. We're proudly sponsored by boxbets.co.uk and Falcon Contracting. We're here for Berlanga Jr. He's up against Padraig McCrory. The DAZN feed is actually playing up a little bit at the moment, but hopefully I'll be able to walk you through the fight. Should be good. We've got a comment already from Sam, SWS Boxing. Come on, Pody. Of course, mate. We need our man to win, for sure. Anyway, this is in super middleweight division. Berlanga was last start against Jason Quigley, another Irishman. That was on the 24th of June, 2023, which he won by unanimous decision. The Hammer, McCrory, was out last time against Steed Woodall. And that was also a unanimous decision that he won over 10 on the 4th of August of last year. This is live from Orlando, but Berlanga's taking his time getting to the ring. So you're just going to have to bear with me for a moment. He looks confident, does Edgar Berlanga Jr. I'll be straight on that. He looks very confident. Both men have impressive knockouts in the early rounds. They really do. Berlanga's 21-0-0 with 16 knockouts. And a lot of them are early doors. As for McCrory, he's got 9 knockouts, and I think 8 of them are inside the first 6 rounds. That's not gospel, but I believe that to be true. Someone's going down, I think, in the first 6. Berlanga's taking his time getting to the ring now. Should have been set. Anyway, I'm Joel. Filling in for Joel. Hopefully he's having a nice rest. No. Berlanga's just shoulder bars McCrory on the way in the ring. Bit naughty, that. That's a bit naughty. He's got one on him, the chosen one. All right, David Diamante's got to do the ring announcements now. Definitely came in too early. It put me off with the zone playing up. It's been playing up all night, it has. Skipping the commentary, double speed, jolting in and out. Terrible. You'd think a company that size would be able to handle their business. Not so much. Eddie Earn should know better. Come on, Paddy. He looks confident, to be honest. He stood in the corner. He's not looking intimidated by Berlanga's bullshit at all. He looks like he's ready for it. Berlanga, though, as always, looks cool as a cucumber. I just pray he doesn't get taken out in the first or second round, because that would be such a waste of a good night. Three judges: David De Jong, Efran Lebron, and Steve Weisfeld. So not bad judges. Christopher Young's the referee. The judges not too bad. None of them, I don't remember any of them giving a real stinker, so at least it wasn't none of the real known dodgy fucking judges that just skank us all the time. David Diamante's just riling the crowd up, trying to get them going. He's giving his 4 corners of the ring speech. I've heard it so many times, I could literally sing it to you. But I won't, because I won't want to turn you away. It is 4 o'clock in the morning, by the way, in the UK. Here is Padraig McCrory. He's dancing on his toes. Let's hope he's still doing that at the end of the fight. Just waiting on the announcement still. It's very long. It is a big fight, though, so it's expected. Here's Edgar Berlanga. He's going to get the real screams. 21 fights and 16 knockouts. Pretty impressive, to be honest. It really is. But if you look at his opponent list, honestly, his resume doesn't say anything decent. Other than Jason Quigley, I didn't even know a bare name on there. So he's not what people are building up. He might be. He might become something decent, but he ain't what people seem to be making him out to be. Don't get me wrong. Padraig McCrory's not for elite level fighters either, of course. He wouldn't be here if he had. But I'm telling you something. Berlanga has not fought anybody like him. I just hope Paddy comes out, just goes for the jugular straight off. Takes him out. Cleans up. Takes them titles back to Belfast. Let's hope so. Anyway, they're in the centre of the ring, just about to be talked to by the ref about the belt lines before we get to the action. Sorry for the delay. Like I said, the zone was playing up and it kept cutting off and it just went to the zone symbol and it would not work. So I jumped in because I was thinking I was going to tell you that it weren't going to work. But we're here now. Here we go. The fight is going to start now. Berlanga's got evil in his eyes, to be quite honest. He's looking at him with some hatred. Don't know why, but he is. And we're off. Padraig throws out a little jab. Just dancing around, not really throwing anything at the moment. McCrory's popping out the jab. Goes to the body but misses. Goes for the left hook and misses again. Overhand right from McCrory but misses again. Just sizing each other up as you'd expect. First minute of the first round. Berlanga looks cautious but confident. If that makes sense to you. Berlanga's just sizing him up, sizing him up, sizing him up. That's all he's doing. He's happy to go on the back foot. McCrory jumps on him but pins him to the ropes. The referee's going to break him for sure. And he does. Popping out the jab again, McCrory. There's a loud crowd in there. For such a small crowd, there's a loud crowd. McCrory goes to the body, but Berlanga just doesn't even flinch. Sizing each other up again. Tell you what, I don't know if it's just me, but Berlanga looks huge compared to McCrory, to be honest. Might just be the angle of the TV that I'm watching, but my God, he looks big. And he throws a haymaker and just misses, and McCrory picks him up and almost throws him. Referee says, do not do it again. Berlanga's not landed a punch yet, the commentators, I think they've just said. I don't think either have landed a clean one, to be quite honest. McCrory's propping out the jab. He's just popping it. Nothing really happening. Berlanga throws a couple of silly punches and misses wildly. McCrory dives in and misses again. That was a very boring but typical first round. Hi there, Edgar Berlanga. Andy Cruz, if that's who you mean, he fought. Andy Cruz fought earlier. He won 10 rounds to 0 in his fight, if that's who you mean. Did heavyweight Heinrich Ruiz Cordoba fight already? The only one I know that I could think you mean is Andy Cruz. If that's who you mean, the Cuban, he did win 10 rounds to 0. Thank you for your comment. Right, we're coming up for round 2. Both men in the centre of the ring. Berlanga throws an overhand left, misses, and goes for another, but misses again. And now they're just posing in the middle of the ring again. Nothing really happening at the moment. Berlanga jumps in with an overhand left, but misses. McCrory throws a body shot and misses. They're just hugging in the centre at the moment. Not really doing anything in particular. Same as usual, they're just flicking out the arm, not really doing anything, not really getting on anything. There's a bit of reddening around the back of McCrory. Oh, he's just tried to wrap him up and then tried to throw a sneaky punch, but missed. McCrory did there. He tried to jump around the back of him, turn Berlanga and hit him, and still missed, even though he tried a sneaky one. And they're back just sizing each other up again. Neither one wants to take a clean punch by the looks of this. One of them knows the other one can knock them out. I think they both know they could be knocked out. So they're being cautious so far. Let's hope it picks up as we go on. 40 seconds to go, round number 2. Even fight so far. Big shot from McCrory, but misses wildly. Berlanga just backs up, keeps him at bay. McCrory throws another wild body shot, misses massively again. And that's the end of round number 2. I'm sorry, but this is not very exciting so far. But hopefully it will warm up. We can only hope. We can only hope. If you're still there, SWS Boxing, how are you scoring this, lad? To be honest, I'd probably go at a push 2018 against McCrory. So for Berlanga, but only because I have to, because to be honest, neither one deserves to win anything so far. It's not been the best performance by either, but we're just warming into it. Let's see what happens. Round 3, here we go. McCrory's popping out the jab. Nothing really happening. They're just in the middle of the ring. Hugging up now. Berlanga goes for a punch but misses. McCrory's just quick on his defence. Jabs are popped out once more. They're hugging in the centre circle again. McCrory's claiming he's been poked in the eye, I believe. Looks like he might have been poked in the eye by the thumb of the glove. The referee tells him to crack on. That's what they do. McCrory coming forward, Berlanga backing off. No one really seems to want to engage at the moment. Just seems like they don't really want it right now. Either man wants to throw caution to the wind and just start laying some leather down. Good jab there from Berlanga. Berlanga dives in and just gets himself in a right mess, and both men miss. Nothing exciting. Once more. Nothing really happening at the moment. McCrory throws a body shot. Misses. And now they're just hugging again. They're hugging once more. Seems to be hugging more than fighting at the moment, to be quite honest with you. They're still hugging. The referee should break them up because this is ridiculous. They just wasted a minute of the fight. There we go. McCrory threw a body shot. Berlanga answered back with one. Berlanga goes for a left, and that's the end of the round. A very, very, very boring round again, but I would give it still to Edgar Berlanga Jr. So I've got it 30-27, to be honest. I don't want to have, but that's what I've got it. Just waiting on round 4. Here we go. Round 4 is underway. McCrory's popping out the jab. Goes for a left up but misses. Popping out the jab again. Go back to sizing each other up in the middle of the ring. And they're back to hugging once more. I hope this warms up, because otherwise I've just stayed up till 4:30 in the morning for absolutely nothing. And that will be a disappointment. Come on, Paddy McCrory. Throw something. This is your big chance. Go hell for leather, lad. Berlanga just looks cool, calm and calculated, but no one's really throwing anything at the moment. A good body shot there from Berlanga, as I said that. So. Another good jab from McCrory, but just nothing really happening. No excitement to bring you on. It's just, there's nothing to bring you at the moment, unfortunately. Good shot there by McCrory coming out from a clinch. He caught Berlanga, but Berlanga now catches him back and he's jumping on McCrory now. He thinks he's hurt him. He's lining him up on the ropes. He's missing and McCrory gets in for the clinch. Berlanga lands a little left uppercut on the inside there as McCrory came out. He's just hit him again with a lovely overhand right. Berlanga Jr. is really starting to warm up a bit here. McCrory's backtracking constantly now. Really seems to be backtracking. Berlanga seems to have sensed something here and he's going after him a wee bit. Berlanga's definitely on top now. Throws a good punch there. McCrory sort of buckled down, almost like a body shot hurt him, and an uppercut, but that's the end of the round. Definitely warming up now. And that, for me, is 4 rounds to Berlanga. McCrory really needs to step up his game if he wants anything from this. I really wanted Padraig to win this, but he's certainly not, in my opinion, at the moment. If anyone disagrees, hit the comments up and let us know. But for me, it's 4 rounds to zip. Just from inactivity from McCrory more than anything else. But Berlanga's taking them all for me, just from being the only one to throw a punch. So let's find out. Here we go. Round number 5 of 12 here in Orlando, Florida. McCrory comes out with a bit more purpose here. Popping out the jab. Goes for a hook but misses. Berlanga was too sharp for that. Berlanga's popping out the jab and McCrory was too sharp for that. And they both miss. McCrory dives in. Doesn't really land anything of note. Oh, that's a solid jab from Berlanga Jr. Wow. Straight in the chops. Really pushed his head back. McCrory landed a good right over across there. Yeah, good body shot there from McCrory. Berlanga seems to have a little bit of a graze on the left side of his face. So something must have landed, or a head clash or something. It's only a graze. I don't think there's anything that's going to stop the fight or be a problem. But there is a mark there. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Just sizing each other up again. Oh, McCrory went for a good right hand there. Didn't land properly or flush. Berlanga's stalking again. McCrory's fighting back from the ropes though. Oh, that looked low. Very, very low from Berlanga. He just punched him in the place where men don't want to be punched. That should be a warning at least. He literally uppercutted him in his junk. There was no need for it. It's not been a dirty fight yet. There was no need for that. And he meant it. Believe me, he meant that. You don't uppercut someone there without meaning to. Every man knows how that feels. Anyway, I digress. 55 seconds of round number 5 to go. McCrory pops out the jab. Berlanga comes back with a nice overhand right and then a stiff left to the body. McCrory takes it and eats it well. McCrory just keeps backing up. That's what I'm worried about here. Every time Berlanga throws, McCrory backs up, and that's always a worrying sign. He either knows he's powerful or he's felt his power. Either way, it's not good when someone's backing up. And McCrory seems to be back to the ropes constantly right now. He's just spanning on the ropes now, but it won't be long before he's back there. I'm sure. Berlanga goes to the body. The referee says that's the end of the round. That's another Berlanga round for me, I'm afraid to say. That's 5 rounds to Berlanga. McCrory really needs to step his game up before this gets away from him very quickly. Very, very quickly. The referee's in the corner saying something to Padraig McCrory, and his corner is screaming for the ref to go away, go away, go away. I can only see the mouth because obviously I can't hear it because I've got no volume on. But they're telling him to go away, go away, go away. Surely he's not thinking of stopping it because there's no damage done. So God knows what that's about. Sure, we'll find out tomorrow. Anyway, round 6, we're off. Berlanga's popping out the jab again. McCrory comes in with a left hook and misses. For me, McCrory really needs to step on this now. This is his big chance. If he wants to take it, he needs to put his pedal to the metal and start taking some rounds. And maybe even needs a knockdown, like, to win it. He's in America. They're not just going to hand it to him. He needs to do something, and he needs to do it quick. He is swinging, but not landing at all. And he's still backing up, constantly backing up. And to the judges, it's a sign of weakness. I don't care what anyone says, unless you're Floyd Mayweather. If you're backing up the whole fight, look at what happened to Jermaine Ortiz. Against T.O., you're just not going to get the decision doing this. And he's not even throwing punches with it, so for me, this is only going one way, and that's Edgar Berlanga Jr. for the victory. Oh, he went for a real heavy overhand right there, but just missed. Did Berlanga. McCrory's trying. Bless him, he's trying. He's trying. I just don't think he's got it in him to beat a man like this. I just don't think he's on the same level as Berlanga Jr. Berlanga's looking hungrier as the fight goes on, whereas McCrory's looking like he's going into his shell. Big shots being thrown now. Big overhand right. Big overhand right. Berlanga's starting to tee off. McCrory comes back with a couple of good shots. But Berlanga's starting to put some power in the punches now. McCrory's coming back though, bless him. He's a fighter, I'll give him that. Berlanga goes to the body, slowed him down a wee bit there. Oh, overhand right, flush on the chin. And now he's hugging up because he knows that hurt McCrory. Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, McCrory's down. And it was a big punch. And it was a huge punch. And he's down. And he's in massive trouble here. It's Padraig McCrory. And the towels came in and it's over. It's over. Berlanga Jr. with the knockout. It was a fantastic knockout. Fight wasn't so good, but the knockout was absolutely fantastic. Edgar Berlanga Jr. wins again. 22-0 now with 17 knockouts. And Padraig McCrory gets his first defeat in the pro game. Bless him. He's a good lad. On that note, love you and leave you. I was filling in for Joel. This has been Jam, Boxing Media Hub. You take care now.